Greetings, everybody, and welcome to our UltraSabers review.
Hi, guys.
How should we start out?
Well, I'm Tom.
I'm Nick.
You probably have seen us before on our Let's Plays and stuff like that.
Yeah, but right now we're here to do a review on some UltraSabers that we've got.
Mm-hmm. The first one that I got, and I was the first one to get it out of us, too, was this one. It's Arctic blue. You can't really see the color well with the lighting and the camera, but Nick can post a picture of what the color looks like from the website. Double-sided Initiate V4.
Phantasm.
Was it?
Phantasm Initiate V4, and because it has the gold on it, it's the
limited,
LE.
Yeah, limited edition with windows. You can see kind of right there. But I really like this. It's got a good weight to it, and it's got a good length for double-sided. And I used Shoto blades on this, kind of like the Jedi Temple Guard.
The 24-inch Initiate length.
Mm-hmm. So,
what is that, about like a quarterstaff, or maybe a bit
that's
longer?
a quarterstaff, just about. I really like it. I've really beaten the shit out of Nick a couple of times with it.
Yeah.
Especially his knuckles.
Yeah, he likes going for the knuckles a lot.
Yeah. So that was that.
And then we did it, and then we did a joint order during the Initiate giveaway, which is actually they got in a few days ago, actually. Yeah. And should we start off with what I ordered, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I ordered the Phantasm Initiate V3 LE. But instead of keeping it as a saber staff, I decided to go dual wielding them, and I got two colors. I got the Sunrider's Destiny.
You can see that one a lot better.
Yeah, that's a nice color. It's a really nice teal color. It does look kind of
turn it off. It's going in and out of focus.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's a very nice blue green. I really like it. And this I just got in the silver, which you can definitely see that because it's an easy light. But it also comes with color disc, which I'll go ahead and put in what I'm normally going to keep in here.
Yeah. Well, what I got while he's doing that was I got twin red sabers. This is it without the blade. And right here I'm just going to show you that the Corvotech clips and wheels that you can say to buy or not. If you get it, it's just about $24 extra for both of them. For each saber, and it clips on really well, and it stays on your belts, so that's great for cosplay or even just walking around the neighborhood with your saber on your head,
Which we've done.
Yep.
But I will say one thing that I find weird about my Initiate V3s is that they the blades are held in with a retention screw, and they decided for my lightsaber, I don't know if they do this for all V3s, that the retention screw is also part of the Corvotech clip. So I had to get a different size Allen wrench in order to do that. So now that I have the color discs in, I now have it as a yellow gold, which it is a really nice color, but it is a little bit dimmer now because you're having to cover the light with color.
Yeah. One thing I will say about the Initiate V2, which is this one, is that it's much better for single-handed wielding as opposed to two-handed, because you don't really have much space on the actual hilt.
Yeah.
Unless if you're like a kid, then you'll have plenty of it.
I will say these are really good hand-and-a-half like bastard swords. Like you can hold it like this for one-handed like epee, or you can hold it up here for two-handed. It's a really nice middle ground. And I thought it would be much shorter than it really is, but if you compare it to the V4, like I'm going to try to line it up based on the pommel, they're around about the same length. Mm-hmm. Even though this looks like it would be much longer, it's really not.
Another thing that I do like about this is you can take one blade off and use it as an extra long handle, and that really helps out with grip.
And finally, because we got it during the Initiate giveaway, we got a free Initiate. Though what's weird is that they didn't actually send us an Initiate model. This is actually a Apprentice hilt, the Dark Apprentice.
Which is the next one up, right?
Sort of. I mean, I don't know if you would use the word next level up, or what.
Well, it's the next one on the list.
I guess, yeah.
The cheapest ones are the Initiates.
Yeah. But it is, if you compare the size, it is the same size as the Initiate.
You can actually use the coupler, which is used to make it into a double-sided.
Yeah.
With that one.
The Initiate V3 and V4, along with the Apprentice, are MHS compatible, which means that they can take the same pommels, same couplers, and you can combine them together. However, the Initiate V2 is smaller and therefore not MHS compatible. You know what? I'm really happy that they gave me this, because I was really hoping, actually wanting to get an Apprentice myself one day, because I actually really like the hilt. So I'm actually really happy that they sent me this.
The one thing that
that's weird
like about it is the ignition button.
Is it the AV switch? I don't know if it's exactly the AV switch. It's the non-illuminated silver AV switch. That's what I'm going to say. But it is a little bit weird. It is nice. It's a lot quieter. Also, this is a consular green.
If you listen to this one.
Yeah, those are a lot louder. They have a very definite click, whereas this one, it has a click. It's just you have to get right here to hear it. It is a very quiet button. It's nice. I mean, most of the time you don't even notice it when you're holding it, whereas this, you really feel it digging into your hand with the normal guarded switch. But the only problem with this is that if you try to close it, hit it again with your thumb, it is a little bit harder to hit the switch. It is more of a finger button, I'll call it that, whereas this can be very easily be a thumb button. But other than that, I love this. I mean, it has slight cosmetic damage, but that might just be from like me using it already. I don't know if it was there to begin with.
Yeah. And another thing that they do send with you that's special to your lightsaber for just $1 more is the Allen wrench, which I would. There we go, against the door. Which I would highly suggest getting, because not all lightsabers have the same Allen wrench, as we found out.
I have an Allen wrench set, which works for the normal, the smaller size retention screw, which I thought my V3s would have, so I decided not to get it. But it turns out because they did the Covert Tech as a retention screw, I had to find another Allen wrench in order to use for it. So I don't know if they'll send you a different size one if they decide to do that or what.
Yeah, we haven't tried that. Yeah, I'd assume so.
Yeah.
If it's a different size screw. Yeah.
It's certainly possible that they would. I don't see why they wouldn't. They have great customer service from what I've heard. I haven't had any problems with them. We did have to have these on back order, which it only took him like a week.
Because
longer.
I got Initiates with this order, and so those were all on back order.
But yeah, I emailed them, and they emailed me right back like the very next day, if not sooner. And they said, "Oh, hey, we'll have this back by the end of the week." And we actually got it by the end of the week. Ours was a little late, so they gave us next day shipping. Then again, it helps that we're both in the same state.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm really happy with my purchase. I really like these things. We've dueled with them already. We're doing choreography.
We've also done sparring, like hardcore sparring.
It hurts.
Another friend of mine,
friend of ours,
has a 36-inch. What was it?
It's the Liberator.
Liberator.
V3? I could be wrong.
Something like that.
V4.
Anyway, he's really happy with his purchase.
Yeah. I'll post a picture of that, or maybe we'll have another video with him. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. The blade plugs here, they're really nice. They do come in handy. They're what, $10 extra?
6, I think. They're not that much at all.
Is it?
I think these are 6 for the standard plugs, which just are circles.
Yeah.
And then there's the circle plug. They call it the circle plug, which has this really nice design, as if it were like the inside of.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the inside of.
You can't really see it like right there, but imagine just a.
We'll post pictures of what they have on the
circle.
site. They also have an X version and a US one.
Some other company online makes like UltraSaber compatible ones. Like they look like jet engines or stuff like that.
That's what the circle one looks like. It looks like the jet engine intake on a commercial jet.
Yeah. Yeah. I only got those for this one here because I like to display it on its side. These I haven't had a problem with the LED coming loose, so I just going without it. Although I can buy the blade plugs in I can buy them separately, you know, in a separate order if I wanted to. Just like you can with the blades or any of the other parts.
One thing I will say though is that we actually have modified most of our sabers here.
Yeah.
One common
Small
issue is that the batteries have a tendency to pop out when you're fighting with them. So I just had a little bit of EVA foam taped to the side of the battery pack just to keep it a bit more snug in there, make sure it doesn't rattle around as much. Mm-hmm. It's helped a little bit.
Yeah. Although with the V3 or V2, haven't had much rattling around.
Well, it's a much smaller cylinder.
Yes, but we have had some problems with it. The battery getting knocked a bit loose and so.
Well, they do wrap the batteries in Velcro, which is very nice. It's a very nice thing for them to do.
Yeah. Anything else? Oh, you got something else right there.
Oh, this is just a flashlight.
I mean, it's about the right size.
Yeah, it is around about the right size.
The emitter's just a bit big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flashlight, lightsaber, UltraSabers. I want this.
I mean, your silver one is practically a flashlight.
Yeah. Just take the car discs out, walk around with it on. Hey, anyone see my keys? Can't find my keys.
Yeah. Anyway, watch where you point that thing. Don't want to poke an eye out.
Anyway, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
All right.
May the force be with you.
See you later.
Always.